I am back with another video, and today we are doing a full drugstore look. So all of these items that I'll be using today can be purchased at your local drugstore as well as your Target. So stay tuned, don't forget to subscribe, and let's just go ahead and get right into it. Okay, so my skin is already prepped with my moisturizer. We're gonna start off with the Wet n Wild Matte Face Primer. And that looks like that. And I'm gonna list everything in the description box as far as how much it costs, because I can't remember. This is like my second time recording this video. So yeah, and I'm just using my Beauty Crate sponge to blend that primer in. And I didn't get a orange color corrector for this. I'm actually going to use this L.A Girl Pro Concealer to color correct. Okay, so now that I have that on, I'm gonna let that sit for like a quick second, and then I'm going to blend that in. And you really don't have to color correct, like that's completely up to you. Okay. So the foundation that I'm gonna use is the Full Spectrum Covergirl Matte Ambition All Day Shine Free Foundation, and that looks like this. So next I am going to go ahead and use like my favorite concealer right now. If you do not know about this, please get it today because it's bomb AF. The E.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer. So that's what that looks like. And don't come for me about how much concealer I'm using. It's just my preference, and I like a bright under eye. So mind your business. I'm gonna use some setting spray and then blend this out. So the setting spray that I'm gonna use is the E.l.f. Matte Magic Mist and Set. And I've never actually used this before, so I'm curious to see like how this works out, because I am true and true to my MAC Fix Plus girl. Like that's all I use. Okay, so I typically use 2 concealers. So I'm gonna add a little more concealer, which is the L.A Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Cool Tan. Okay, so now that that is done, I'm gonna go ahead and do my contour. I'm gonna use another shade in the L.A Girl Pro Concealer in Toast. And when I first tried these, I really did not like them. They just dried down too much for my comfort. I feel like the formula. We're gonna start setting everything. So I use them. I got a couple powders to work with, and I typically use a couple different powders when I do my makeup. So I have the Covergirl Trublend Minerals in the shade Banana, and this is my brightening powder. And then I have the Milani in Translucent Banana that I'm gonna use to kind of just set. And then I have my Maybelline Fit Me and 360 for my contour set. And I'll show you guys those one more time because I know that was kind of fast. So just bear with me. Okay, so next is the Covergirl Trublend Minerals. And this is gonna be the powder that I brighten with, and I love this so much. This is a game changer for real, because even though it's like a lighter powder, it wipes away really good, and I feel like it's the perfect amount of brightening. Now, if you have a deeper complexion in mind, I don't know. Okay, you can try it, but I just wouldn't use like that. All right, next we can go ahead and apply the powder to set our, and this contour, is what I mean, which is set, because sometimes when you 360 your baking powder, like the powder you're gonna bake with, right on top of your concealer, it can become patchy. So, and I've been kind of like testing out these products because I really want to give you guys an honest review of them, if they're worth your coin or not. Like, because some things, like some high-end stuff, you can find some good drugstore dupes where you can still get the exact same look that you've been going for. Some of that powder out, and I use the powder to just kind of help the pencil stick to my brows really good. And before I do that, I'm gonna let you guys know another secret. This voluminous L'Oreal Voluminous Primer is a good eyebrow gel. This is like my go-to for brow gel. I do not use regular clear gel. This is life-changing because it almost lays them down like glue. Yeah, like you can really slick them down without using glue, because I know some people do use glue, and coming from a professional standpoint, because I am licensed, I don't think that's supposed to go on your skin, but hey, sue me. No, I'm just playing. But no, I don't think that Elmer's glue is supposed to go on your skin. So do that at your own risk, or you can just get this primer and you're good. And for my brows, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim. So and this is the first time that I've ever like purchased this, and I really like it a lot. I do sculpted brows, but it's 2020. Baby, we got to switch it up. These men need to see something else. They want to see something else except the stamped on brows. All right, so I'm gonna take that same L.A Girl Pro Concealer just to kind of cover some of my hair underneath my brow. Okay. And then I'm gonna take my small brush here and just blend that out. And hold on, pause. Since you're still here, I know you're still here, go ahead and subscribe and hit the like button, okay? I'll do a little pause. I'll sit and wait. I'll let you guys do that. Okay, back to what I was doing. So we're gonna blend that out. Here my nose starts running per usual. Okay, y'all ready for this? Boom. This. $15 well spent. This L.A Girl Pro Mastery Eyeshadow Palette. It is so beautiful. The packaging, everything. Like, when I say impressed, I was beyond impressed. this is what the shades look like. A nice little selection here for us to go ahead and get right into. Y'all see that? Like, I didn't have to spray my brush or anything. This is like one of those palettes you never knew you needed until this exact moment. And you can use your finger. The first video I did, I used my finger and it worked just as well. No difference in the payoff. Okay, so I'm back and I have my liner on as well as my lashes. The liner that I used is the NYX Matte Liquid Liner. And that's like one of my favorites. It's the only liner that I've been using here lately. And I'm going to go ahead and dust off this powder. I'm going to take my Wet n Wild's Coloricon bronzer to bronze a little bit. And this is like when I say a hair darker than my complexion, it is, but it's not, like, if that makes any sense. And lastly, I have a e.l.f. blush. Now, I do not know the name of the blush because when I bought it, for some reason there was no sticker on the back. So it just looks like that. It's like this pretty. Okay, so now that we're done with that, we're going to use the concealer again as our primer for our shadow, because I'm just going to throw on a little shadow, because honestly, this is the feature. I have to tell the whole world about this shadow palette because I was really blown away, like blown away with this shadow palette. I was super impressed. So I have to share this. Right, go back downstairs, please. Like the names on there. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with love this. I'm going back to the store and get more colors. Now that's all I got to say. I'm gonna go in. I think I'm gonna do something kind of simple, and I think there was like a just so you guys can see the color payoff. I'm gonna use these. This shade right here, the shimmer shade right here, and then I'm gonna add some of this lighter kind of okay, y'all, I've done this outro so many times, and this is the last time, I promise, because the last time I was out of focus. So this is my finished look. I am in love with it. It's so pretty, and it's just, I don't know, it's just me. It's just like that soft makeup, that soft makeup look, but everything was purchased at
palettes
Target.
you
Like
never
all of
knew
these
you
items
needed
you can
until
get from
this
Target.
exact moment.
You can get some of them from like Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, but then you're gonna have to kind of hop around because some of them are not sold in like the other store and vice versa. But these I have reviewed. I wear these on a regular day-to-day basis, so I'm not just telling you to go out and buy something
And
so
then I'm gonna go in
you
with
just
the
spend your
darker
money
plum that I
and you're
showed
like,
you
oh,
guys.
Jada said get this and I don't like it. No, Jada didn't say that. Jada said she had oily skin and this is what works for her. So if you have oily skin or you just happen to
Okay, so
like
now
the
that I have
product,
majority of my
try
eye
it.
done minus my liner, I'm gonna go ahead and do